What if I told you that the world's oldest surviving spiritual tradition isn't actually a religion at all? What if it doesn't have a single founder, doesn't force you to read one specific book, and doesn't even demand that you believe in a guy in the sky? Welcome to the very first episode of the podcast. Today, we are diving into a concept so massive, so ancient, and so misunderstood, that it literally changes the way you view the universe. We are talking about what the world calls Hinduism. But here is the mind-blowing truth right out of the gate: the word Hinduism is a geographical label given by outsiders. The real, original, native operating system of the Indian subcontinent is called Sanatan Dharma. And today, we are going to decode exactly what that means. Stick around, because this might just change the way you see your own life. Let's clear the air immediately. Are Hinduism and Sanatan Dharma the same thing? Yes. But they are looking at the exact same truth from two completely different angles. Thousands of years ago, ancient Persians and Greeks traveled eastward, and encountered a vast, flourishing civilization, living around and beyond the Sindhu River, which is known as Indus River. Because of linguistic differences, the Persians pronounced Sindhu as Hindu. Therefore, the people living there became known as Hindus, and their diverse practices were later lumped together by the British, under the umbrella term, Hinduism. It is an outsider's term describing where the people lived. Sanatan Dharma is the philosophical truth. Sanatan is the original and native term. Sanatan means eternal, having no beginning and no end. Dharma means the natural law, duty, or the right way of living. So, Sanatan Dharma translates to the eternal law or the eternal way. It is an insider's term, describing how the universe works, and how one should live within it. Think of it like gravity. Gravity existed long before Isaac Newton gave it an English name. Sanatan Dharma views its spiritual laws the same way. They are universal, eternal truths about the human soul, and the cosmos, regardless of what geographical label history gave them. Sanatan Dharma is like an open-source spiritual operating system. Unlike religions that have a single founder, one central holy book, and a strict set of commandments, Sanatan Dharma is a vast library of thoughts. It allows individuals to choose the path, whether through deep meditation, philosophical study, performing duties, or loving devotion, that best fits their personal nature. The universal energy. The Brahma and deities. Sanatan Dharma believes in one ultimate, infinite reality, or energy, that binds the entire universe together, known as Brahma. However, because the human mind struggles to comprehend a formless, infinite concept, this one divine energy is represented through various forms and deities like Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiv. Worshipping different gods is simply choosing a different lens to look at the exact same universal truth. The map of life, which is Dharma. Dharma is your duty and the righteous path. It teaches that the universe thrives on balance. Your Dharma changes based on your stage in life. The duty of a student is different from the duty of a parent or a teacher. Living a good life means understanding your current role and executing it with honesty and integrity. The physics of action, which is known as karma. Karma is often misunderstood in the West as a cosmic punishment or reward system, but it is better explained as the spiritual equivalent of Newton's third law: for every action, there is an equal reaction. It is the simple law of cause and effect. Your past actions have created the road you are walking on today, which some call the destiny. However, karma is not about being trapped by destiny. If the road ahead has a deep pothole, karma dictates that the pothole is there because of past actions. Dharma is the map that warns you the pothole is approaching, giving you the free will to navigate carefully around it, rather than magically making it disappear. You cannot change the road, but you control how you walk it. The ultimate goal, Moksha. Sanatan Dharma teaches that the soul is eternal. It goes through a cycle of birth, life, death, and rebirth, learning like a student, moving through different grades, in a massive cosmic school, called Samsara. The ultimate goal of all these lifetimes is moksha, means liberation. It is the moment the soul realizes its true divine nature, and merges back into the universal energy, ending the cycle of rebirth forever. There are many paths to get there. You can meditate, you can study, you can perform selfless actions, or you can surrender in devotion. The choice is yours. If this blew your mind even a little bit, hit that subscribe button. We are going to be exploring the deepest mysteries of history, spirituality, and the universe, on this channel. Drop a comment below and tell me, what is the biggest misconception you've heard about Sanatan Dharma? Until next time, keep seeking the truth.